Olympus will die. Poseidon.
So Kratos pulled up on Mount Olympus with the help of the Titans. Out here throwing rocks at these dudes' cribs. No type of manners at all. These the type of guys to come over to your house and kick their feet up, start going to your fridge asking, yo bro, where the good eats? Zeus and Poseidon up there posing, and Zeus don't even gotta say nothing. Just gave him that look like, go handle my light work, lil bro. As Poseidon hits a clean dive towards the water like an angry bird, one-shotting the Titan who was climbing up. But he threw one single boulder and died, more useless than a hairbrush is to LeBron James. Look at him, straight scalp, bro brushing away his thoughts and memories. I can't even see Kratos' face, but I know he disappointed.
Damn, I knew I should have recruited the thing.
Kratos climbs to the top of Gaia to face Poseidon, and that already makes her more useful than the other guy. I can't wait for the other Titans to be asking him, so bro, what did you do to help out there?
I threw a rock at him.
Poseidon pops up to fight Kratos and he's talking crazy. How dare you challenge me, you mortal? Bro said that junk like it was a slur. And Kratos tells Poseidon, bro, you mad pussy, stop hiding in the water and face me. But Poseidon just ignores that and says it's over. This is Kratos' last time disrespecting a god. So Kratos starts slashing at the water. Angry niggas will swing on anything, bro. Until Gaia squeezes Poseidon like an ass cheek. Relax, shorty, he not going anywhere. As Kratos uses this to latch on and get up close and personal to Poseidon, while Gaia slams him against the mountain so he could be free eats for Kratos. Straight D1 athlete in college, nothing but Costco free samples everywhere. And that's what he does, starts slashing away at Poseidon until he runs on top of Gaia to get to Poseidon's head, stabbing him and slamming his head against Gaia, giving him that young boy forehead. Then jumps off, landing on Poseidon and starts stabbing away at his chest, straight spamming. And then hits him with the LeBron vertical, landing a critical strike. Pain was so OD it got Poseidon hitting the Willow Smith. Poseidon is moving so much he starts swinging him up as Kratos shoulder checks Poseidon's chest, breaking the protective covering, leaving him exposed. Poseidon, knowing he's trapped, goes for Gaia, using his claws to straight palm her shits like a bald man, with both arms too, causing for her to have to let go of him and grab them off as Kratos leaps to another part of her body to get more hits in on Poseidon. But all my dog is doing is washing his blades of chaos. So Gaia goes for a mean left, but Poseidon uses one of his Dr. Octopus arms to stop her punch, and then around her neck. So this is where Kratos decides it's time to become Spider-Man, running in, using his blades of chaos to swing across all of Poseidon's arms. Everyone want to be Spider-Man, but not Peter Parker. Nobody trying to work at the Daily Bugle. Shit was funny though, nigga was bringing in photos like this of Spider-Man and somehow nobody ever questioned it. Kratos then slams down, slashing Poseidon to get him off Gaia's hand. Kratos feeding to defend her so hard. She not gonna let you hit, bro. Why would you want a wood chip dick anyways? Kratos is then able to ride her left hook, using the force to dive through and grab Poseidon from right out of his water monster, and tosses this man Poseidon into the side of a mountain. And we see Poseidon's seed just begin to fall down like Chance the Rapper's career after he started dropping bullshit. The big day is supposed to be super bad. Is this nigga 7 years old? Kratos turns around from watching it and Poseidon talking about how Zeus should have kept you where you belonged. Dude's losing get to grasp it for straws. You was just down to fight him 5 seconds ago. We got to save Planet Namek. Bet.
12 seconds later.
Nah, Goku really gotta learn everything in life happens for a reason. Poseidon tells him the death of Olympus means the death of us all.
But anywho,
Kratos grabs Poseidon and just starts violating him. And it's really crazy because he basically did it for no reason, only to send a message to the other gods. Nigga, have you never heard of email? Kratos kicks him in the head and starts choking him. Look at bro's face.
help me!
No, nigga!
Kratos then slams his head into Mount Olympus and picks him up to keep slamming his head repeatedly, even got to headbutting him. And y'all see Kratos with the ultra clean beam. That shit feel like he getting hit with a bowling ball. This is sick, bro. Can't believe 6-year-old me was really playing it like... I feel so bad because this man Poseidon sees Kratos and starts trying to crawl away to get to the water.
Come here, Poseidon, the god of sea, huh? Let me try out that super soaker then.
And this man Kratos gouges Poseidon's eyes out, has blood gushing everywhere, and then snaps his neck, killing him, throwing him off Mount Olympus. This afterlife conversation for Poseidon is gonna be real interesting. He's an animal! He took my vision! That's it? As Poseidon does a rod wave cannonball, causing the flooding of Greece.
Hades.
So Kratos pulls up on Hades, and he telling Kratos he finna suck the soul out of him. Bro threatening him with a phenomenal time. Wonder if he gonna use the grapefruit method. Even turned off the lights. Finna turn this bitch into a Diddy party. As Hades pops out with the Cookie Monster build and instantly uses his claws to try to take Kratos' soul, but Kratos manages to stop him. They then start boxing, and Kratos uppercuts him mid Black Lives Matter knee and starts stabbing him an obscene amount of times, literally ripping out a piece of his flesh. Motherfuckers in Florida finna scoop that up and eat it with the side of alligator. Kratos got him hitting the "Will you marry me" and starts stabbing him in the back of the neck this time. Shit got me catching PTSD back to middle school. Give me that neck. Kratos jumps off Hades and sees he's charging up something mean, so he does the dash out the way, and they both throw their attacks at the same time, causing a life or death game of tug of war. Next they're gonna play tic-tac-toe. Every loss you lose a finger. Hades gonna be grabbing a nice healthy snack of donuts with his nostrils from now on. Kratos stabs Hades in the face with his other blade, then throws his chains on the hook on the ceiling and bashes his face up against it over and over and over again, giving him the handsome Squidward treatment. Nigga gonna come down looking like Michael B. Jordan. On the last one, Kratos pulls the chains back, killing him and taking the claws of Hades. Poseidon starts celebrating, thinking he wasn't the only one anymore, but Hades pops back out without the mask this time, and now I know why he always got that shit on. Bro is chopped. He's like that one friend who you could never catch without his hat or do-rag on anymore. Just know something diabolical going up there. Let them rock, bro. Kratos got him looking like Jaden Smith, stabbing Hades in the head and slamming his head against the ground 2 times to open it up, and gives him a taste of his own medicine, using his own weapon against him to pull Hades' soul out of him. And he succeeds, yanking Hades' soul right out and absorbs it into himself. But not only that, all the other souls inside of Hades start coming out. Tupac, Kobe, Walt Disney, Michael Jackson, Jeffrey Epps. Oh nah, this has gone too far. Kratos, put them back, bro. But yeah, now the entire underworld is in shambles, and some even escaping into the real world. I feel bad for any husbands who going to check on their widows and she with her new mans and it sound like thunder. That's why I told my girlfriend, if I ever die and she moves on, I'm haunting you for the rest of
Helios.
So Helios wasn't even fighting Kratos, he was fighting the Titan, but his dumbass eventually gets grabbed, hitting the Wiada, crushing Helios in his hand and throws bro into a mountain. So Kratos fights a bunch of Twitter users, straight NPCs, and he eventually climbs up and finds Helios laying there. And I don't know, bro, I know he a god, but Helios looking real mortal right here. But his squad drops down to try to protect them, and Kratos cleans them up real quick. Brad Pitt cannot relate. And then Kratos starts walking up on Helios, and bro is spooked. Yo, what's good, bro? What's good, Kratos? Did you get a tan? Looking good. I'm gonna pay you back. Trust. Kratos tells him, if you're trying to pay me back, tell me where to find the flame of Olympus. And Helios starts laughing at bro, like, nigga, be serious. You're not beating Zeus. Kratos tells him, bro, I got my legs right now. It's not me you should be worried about. Worry about yourself. So Helios starts using the power of the sun to defend himself, that Jada Pinkett Smith attack, but Kratos is able to push through it and steps on Helios' head and just starts stomping it.
Took that little bitch, now that bitch off the leash.
Helios tired of being treated like a roach, so he grabs Kratos' foot and tells him, yo bro, you could step into the flame and take its power and it'll give you the ability to destroy Zeus, I swear. But Kratos knows Helios is lying, trying to get him lined. The flame kills whoever touches it. Niggas will secretly get you jumped and then walk past you like this. Kratos said, yup, I've seen enough, time for you to die. Twisting bro's head, and he's unable to do it, so he rocks his shit and re-grabs his head, literally just ripping it off. This man is a psychopath, bro. And so after killing Poseidon, Greece got flooded. Killing Hades released spirits, and now Helios leads Greece to eternal darkness. These motherfuckers are going through it. Got Gotham looking like paradise.
Hermes.
So Kratos pulls up on Hermes, posing. He starts bouncing around telling Kratos how he's strong, but he's not fast enough, running away. Bro is 40 trying to play catch me if you can. He keeps running, and so Kratos chases, and Hermes starts telling him that he's been lucky to beat the other gods, but that luck runs out today. Me, I'm different, not like the rest. Nigga sound like a pick-me boy. Just wait till he bust out the, you showering without me though? Kratos chases him around for a while until Hermes goes on top of a roof and starts tightroping across it towards the statue, And I don't really know what his plan is, because his dumbass lands on it posing think he's Spider-Man. Stop it, bro. And it's just hilarious because Kratos is like, I'm not doing all that. So he just loads up a cannon, firing it and sticking himself on it towards the statue, hitting it and causing the entire thing to collapse. And bro went from taunting Kratos, "You're too slow" type shit to now, yo bro, on Mount Olympus I could make you rich. On Poseidon grave, I'm dead ass. This is sick, man. Capping on the dead and Buddy body not even cold yet. The statue inevitably falls, breaking apart into pieces. Such a shame. It was a nice one too. Clears the one that Cristiano Ronaldo got. They made my boy look like an Ed and Eddie character. So Kratos runs to find Hermes and his goofy self is hurt. He did all that running to be injured and unable to fight at the end of the day because of the statue falling. He knew he was cooked, so he resorted to calling Kratos the M-word, doing a flip to kick Kratos.
Got him. We fucking got him.
As Kratos reverses it, slamming him. Kratos then starts emptying the clip into Hermes of arrows, got Brody looking like a porcupine. Man started crawling away, beginning to talk about, "No way, no fair, you cheated." 50-year-old man, by the way. So Hermes starts yapping and won't stop, and Kratos just looking like, those some nice feats he got on. And instead of just taking them off like a normal person, Kratos picks bro up, slamming him, and decides to just cut his entire leg off instead. This level of unreasonableness is up there with Mr. Krabs getting his money back by making a nigga unwatch the TV. Hermes trying to crawl away, but Kratos walks him down, grabbing his one good leg, dangling him, and using his blades to cut that leg off too. Hermes can't run anymore and decided, yup, I'm out of here. Dying, and his corpse dissolves into a swarm of disease-carrying flies to go across Olympus, turning everyone into Magic Johnson. I'll never forget at the backyard BBQ how he was talking about how he put his blood, sweat, and tears into making those ribs. Brought everyone to tears. Before he dips out, Kratos then had to start stunning real quick after robbing this man of his J's.
Hercules.
So Kratos pulls up to Hera's doorstep and she talking crazy, calling my man's ugly, which is insane. Look at her. Nah, not gonna lie, I think your hair thinning, twin. Like, come on bro, be serious. Hera tells Kratos that Zeus has been fearing Kratos ever since Kratos killed his own brother Ares, who's also Hera and Zeus' son. And Kratos tells him his fears won't matter when he's dead.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
And in the midst of arguing, Kratos' older brother Hercules comes out, and Big Bro is pressing him off rip. Not even a yo, what's good, how was the baseball game, little bro, or nothing. And you can't make this up. Hercules starts pressing him on some, Zeus always favored you. Niggas pushing 60 with daddy issues. Got his titties all up in Kratos' face. This man don't know personal space.
Girl, you need a back, or you need some try.
So they dish out a bunch of NPCs to fight Kratos, who he demolishes, and Hercules decides he's seen enough, putting on his gloves and popping his own teammates. What's his problem? He then jumps down to beat his little bro up, finna put him in a headlock. He trying to embarrass him. Type of brother to see him in the hallway and be like, "Hey, ain't that the girl you got a crush on?" I still find it hilarious that Kratos just killed Poseidon, Hades, Hermes, and Helios, and Hercules thought he had a chance. They start wrestling and Kratos backhands Hercules, picking him up, putting him on his shoulder, banging his back against the wall, and starts ripping off this man's swag. Not gonna lie, twin, you too old to still be wanting hand-me-downs. Kratos then kicks him, but you know what?
Here go two more for y'all.
Runs up and knees him crazy, backs up and goes in, stomping his face out, taking off his helmet. I don't know why the gods kept giving him the faith of a one-on-one. The second he pulled up on Mount Olympus, Hades fire, Zeus lightning, Poseidon the sea, Helios the sun, y'all should have jumped this nigga with the avatar stain. Kratos runs up giving him scoliosis, then stabs him in the shoulder, pushing him on his back, puts the blade away, and decides he wants one of his gloves. Punching Hercules and his 12th pack against the gate, says, "Oh nah, I need two, no Shaquille O'Neal. Hall of Fame career off straight layups and dunks." To which Kratos then starts piecing him up with his own weapon, so Hercules tries to give him a hug. "You know, little bro, maybe we could get the fam back together," but Kratos hits him with a disgusting two-piece combo. Hercules runs over and throws Kratos against the railing and just goes to dip out. "Dad, Kratos tripping again!" But he's actually putting his unincredible Hulk build to use. Going and picking up the entire floor, causing Kratos to slide down, but saves himself from falling off. Black Widow cannot relate. And Kratos also manages to pull himself up, catches his balance real quick and starts running towards Hercules, punching the ground to cause it to fall on top of him. And once he succeeded in that, it was over, bro. Kratos starts going to town relentlessly over and over again, man. And I thought that nigga Scar hated his brother. Just pounding and pounding to the point of Hercules' face becoming unrecognizable. Eventually punching so hard they go crashing into the sewer. They about to see Russell Westbrook yelling cowabunga and pizza slices everywhere. They eventually fall into the poop and pee water and Kratos throws Hercules' corpse away like a side.
Kronos, Hephaestus, Hera.
So I was gonna touch on Kratos versus Kronos, but that fight, as epic as it is, it's just too long because of how giant bro is. He makes Rod Wave look small and healthy. He's just not a regular boss fight. He's like his own level. It's too much.
Why you booing me? I'm right.
And Hephaestus versus Kratos was barely even a fight. But I will touch on what Kratos does to Hera real quick. That's it. That was it. Somehow, bro, that shit feels more disrespectful than how he did the others. Like, damn, bro, you just gonna walk in and hit me with straight domestic violence, then one-shot me? I'm not even worth an arm rip-off, cutting me in half, nothing epic? Motherfuckers in my community post didn't even remember what he did to Hera at all. Shorty a filler episode.
Bust on that face with my nut like a toothpaste.
Zeus.
And now, it's time for the main event. Zeus is holding up Pandora like the NBA Finals MVP trophy. Keep in mind, Kratos cares about her quite a bit and doesn't want her to die, of course. And Zeus knows that, so he's floating around taunting Kratos, talking crazy the whole time. And then proceeds to hold her up like Simba from Lion King. And so Kratos tells him to put her down. And he said, I bet. Throwing her across the building into concrete, got her laid out. Got Kratos seeing nothing but straight red. Slashing Zeus up, gets his head palmed, and throws them both against the pillars to run the ones. Which they do until Zeus picks up and polishes the floor with his cranium, getting reversed and thrown into the wall. Kratos then runs up on him, now grabbing his head, and they hit the Dragon Ball Z double punch, the Creed 3 double punch, sending Zeus moonwalking backwards, and Kratos wastes no time, slashing Zeus up and then shoulder checking him into a throw to the other pillar, grabbing Zeus and yeeting him back again to get crushed by rubble, which Zeus of course gets out of, but Kratos not giving him the chance to breathe. Grabbing Zeus like he's the sun, making him take a seat and just starts walling on him. Each punch is for each hair follicle you got that I don't, pussy. What's with these genetics? All up until Kratos lands a Superman punch, causing for the entire place to begin to crumble, giant debris falling on top of Zeus, and the entire place looks like toast. And when the cameraman pans back, Kratos is just standing over Zeus, who's fallen and can't get up, old ass. They look over and peep Pandora trying to sacrifice herself. So Kratos runs over to stop her, trying to save her life. Pandora starts talking about how this is her destiny and Kratos gotta let her. And Zeus is like, Kratos, don't listen to her, bro. If you let go, this finna make you even more of a failure. Don't fail her like you did your family. And that right there did it. Keep in mind, Kratos cares about Pandora a lot, but Kratos said, man, fuck this bitch. I can't let this trash talk slide. Tackling Zeus to the ground, giving him a wild hook as everything just goes black. Kratos gets up all alone to silence, walks over to Pandora's box, and thinks with her sacrifice, it'll be filled with the power to kill a god now. But he opens it and... she sacrificed herself for absolutely no reason, and Zeus gets up like, oh man. Calls bro a failure again, and before Kratos could do anything, just dips out. Bro went to catch a view. He said, oh yeah, Kratos' life in shambles again. It's really a beautiful day. And this is when Gaia pulls up and starts shaking the both of them like a snow globe, making them jump and go inside of her. And even inside here, it's still on sight, nothing changes. Niggas will fight anywhere, so this ain't no problem. Kratos eventually grabs Zeus, stabbing him, and ramming him all the way into Gaia's heart. But right before he could deliver the kill shot, Zeus reverses it, going for a stab on Kratos, but he's able to stop it and get back up. And this is where his Ultra Instinct kicks in. Zeus kicks Kratos off, Kratos blocks one slash, then grabs another, throwing it to the side, and catches the last one, loading up a mean elbow, and they start wrestling over the sword again, until Zeus makes them both fly up and Kratos is able to break the grip, slashing down on Zeus. Then hits the senior boy to freshman girl press up move. Dudes like this only got two speech options, get to class or where my hug at. Pinning him against her heart, elbowing him, back up, slashing him, and delivers the final strike. going in, stabbing Zeus through the stomach and through Gaia's heart, leaking mustard everywhere. Zeus tries to fuck up one of his eyes, but the hell I look like, Zuko? I ain't going on no trip for honor, continuing to stick the sword in even deeper. Got Gaia out here tweaking, but not gonna lie, she kinda hitting that shit though. Kai Cenat would be proud, but Groot's auntie eventually begins to crumble into pieces, and that's GG's for her. We see Kratos and he walks over to Zeus to take his sword out of his chest and just dips out. No celebration, no nothing, just another day at the office. He's so nonchalant. But of course, it could never be that simple, because Zeus comes out and
He's a phantom.
zapping Kratos into a white screen. And so Kratos gets to a bunch of flashbacks and fighting a ghost until Zeus is left there on his knees. Kratos hates this man so much, he looks at his weapons and decides, nah, I wanna feel this. Running towards Zeus, sunning him, lifting him up like the DDG baby challenge, slamming him against the rock, and just starts walling left, right, over and over again. I'm so serious, he does this for like a whole minute, even grabbing his hair on some and had to throw in a knee to spice it up. Slamming Zeus's head again, grabbing the beard, and just starts hammering lefts over and over again, so much to the point where the screen just goes red with blood. And that's GG's. The fight is over and Zeus's corpse starts tweaking and he gets shot up into the sky. Kratos has successfully killed all the gods of Olympus, and now he could rest, staring over the wasteland he created and just admiring it.